Oh, see, you passed that on to me. You mute me. You mute yourself, then I mute me, but yeah. Thanks. You know, the whole I was talking, but nobody could hear me. Well, good morning again. Oh boy. I was talking about how much I appreciate all the watch time and how I was a very bad tree murderer. So now I'm cleaning up the trees. Nope, I didn't want to get out. I thought it was left shift R. There we go. I do have auto load on my trailer because I'm just not in the mood to do it manually. Let's just put it that way. Well, I didn't take the small one out of this one. I was talking about how I was taking the small ones and putting it in different stacks of wood chips. These little small ones. Hopefully you're getting sound now. It says that the sound is on for the game. Oh, I don't want to turn it up all the way. Oh yeah, the sound's up, okay. So the only thing I don't like about the wood storage mod that I have is that the logs all come out the same size. Doesn't matter what you put into it. It doesn't come back out the same way you put it in. It comes out bigger logs. Which isn't the end of the world to get the same amount back out. But wish I could have funky shaped logs in there. Call that a load. I won't have to buy another machine for mulching out the stumps, because the other one's doing the stones. I don't want to bring it all the way back. I think my lag right now is a lot to do with the trees, but I'm not sure. I did do some testing yesterday. See, it stores them all the same size here. I did look for more of a storage that would let it be loose, but you can't do that without having the logs literally be loose like this, and then you get more lag. There's no mod that will store them properly without generating them. If that makes sense. Let's do some gathering here. I don't know what it is when I hear it. It's like running water when I'm over here. Might be very hard to hear in the stream, but there's like running water. It's so weird to me. Like a babbling creek sound. I don't know if they meant for a creek to be going through a forest at one point when they made the map. I think you would have to manually add that sound in when you're doing things. Creating it in Giants Editor. It's only over here in this tree sawmill area that I hear it. should really be using my tree winch. What I should really be doing. So, oh, see, I did again. So, Shift R. I have finished cleaning up everything on the fields. That's all done. So, there's nothing left to do in this month of game besides tree cutting. I think I've decided that once I've cut this down, I'm going to still put trees in here, like 3 rows or whatever. Maybe 4, I don't know. But a lot of this I might put more grass. Make it so I can mow some grass in here and have trees. I don't need this many trees once I get going. So I might as well make it both. I'm hoping not to cut down any of the trees around the map that I've placed now that I've cut down the ones I don't want. Because I have to do it for the challenge. I'm gonna call that a load here. The duels make this trailer hard to turn. So I completely forgot last time that composter does wood chips for compost to use as fertilizer. Now I'm like, this is definitely the way I want to do things. Gives me a third reason to chop down trees. I'm actually curious how much I took down. Let's take a bird's eye view of us. Maybe. How much? I have quite a bit more to cut down on this. Probably just under 4 more lanes of what I did. I think I cut it into 6 basically. Okay, let's go over here and sort through some more logs here. Oh, it didn't work. I was hoping, even when I pulled this little tree processor thing up that attaches to the tractor, every time I load the game, it's on the ground like this, and then it's so hard to pick it up. Gravity, like the weight of it, you can't just push it over. So when I saved the game yesterday, I had attached it to the tree, hoping that it would stay right side up. Didn't work. So the 3-point just almost have it, but not quite. See, the weight of it just you can't get it because of the way it's set up. I think I got it last time by propping it between 2 different trees. But yeah, it's just not balanced correctly. I'll have to come back and figure that out. I like the running water sound. It's pretty, but it's confusing. I was doing music in my game, like Juan does, but I don't know if my computer can handle that. But it's something I am going to try to set up. I changed. The only thing I changed was lowering to 30 frames per second. I tried other settings. It seems like a lot of them won't work on my OBS. I get errors. Probably does not like my computer trying to do that. The only other ones, so there's two options, this one or the other one for encoder. And the other one works pretty good, but when I'm switching vehicles or doing something very quick moving, it gets really pixelated. And then it smooths out again. I was like, I'm not sure that's worth the cost of quality to use that one. It did lower my CPU usage quite a bit though. Took notes here. Well, now I'm dropping things. So change it to 30 frames per second. Seems to have dropped CPU usage roughly 40%. It went from 100% to it kind of hangs out. You can go 75, 80. Right now it's at 40. So 20 to 40%, depends on what it's doing. But if I go to the GPU option, it doesn't get above 50. So then I get 50% of my CPU back. I think the only other option they said is drop my resolution from 1080p down to 720 or something like that in OBS. I'm not streaming at 1080. I don't know if I really want to do that either. I should just spray paint the small ones every time I cut them down. It would really make it easier in the long term. Take the time every time I cut down a tree to spray paint the small ones. Kind of amazed at how far I will autoload. Wish it had to be closer. This one's on the ground like I wanted to autoload it. I might be able to get a couple more. Yeah, Mimi. Yeah, that's totally fine. That's something we talked about people being able to do. That gives us watch time and it supports us, and it's definitely really appreciated. So yeah, feel free just to do that. Yeah, just have it up. Mute the sound. Appreciated. something you can do with the whole playlist on our channel too. Don't feel any pressure to do that, but things like that would definitely help our watch time. Every little bit helps though, right? Definitely does. So thank you, we appreciate it. Oh, nope, get into the vehicle, don't pick it up. Hey, you're much welcome. We like putting up videos, of course. And enjoy lunch. I won't be having mine until like 1:30 or so, probably. Let's see. Want to get a little stream in. Loading these logs really weird this time. Hopefully it's okay. Yeah, fall down like that. Thank you. There's multiple ones the way I cut down the trees together. Now this isn't much excitement to be watching, but something I have to do on my Mars planet right now. Okay. Call this a good load here. I don't want to overdo the trailer. If I tip it, then I'll be pretty bummed about that. It's a short distance to go, so I'd rather just do this. Maybe my trailer's not in there far enough. Nope. Put my cape on. So I have 2,000 liters. No, 200,000 liters of logs there. I do have 2 storages there back to back. Just in case any max out any, another one is placed really nicely already. I like that house in the background. I have 2 of them there. I have to clean it up a little bit. Paint some road and put some decorations and stuff, but having some houses within the forest is pretty cool like that. I'm kind of going with I don't know if people call it role playing, but with the whole thing of these guys work at the sawmill, the part of the colony, right? They're doing that part of the job, and then put other houses other places where people are doing other jobs. And those are part of a mod that generates income per month as a rental house. Not much money, but I'll always have some income. Nope, I hit the wrong button again. I'll take a moment to have some of my tea before it gets cold here. Well, that wasn't too bad for keyboard driving. So using my left hand on the keyboard to drive a little bit. I didn't really stack it very nicely at all. Starting the second row there. So this wood is going to be stored for either wood chipping, making into pellets, or I need to do wood chips like for roasted coffee as well. So composter takes wood chips. So the 3 things basically why I'll have trees. And when I have nothing to do on the farm, I'll probably come over here and chop it. When I replant these trees, I probably won't plant as many, because I won't really need that many to sustain myself. I don't want this whole map to be forestry. Just a little bit because it's required. Then the trees can grow and I'll chop them down when I need more compost or things like that. Hey. Should I spray paint now to do the opposite, spray paint hives that I've gone through already, so I don't spend time going back to them. Not telling me. I think I've been here already. Usually piles of 3 will mean I've been to them already. Or piles of 6 if there's 2 logs together. And I've just started a new pile somewhere, I have a feeling. Oh, it must be 3 trees over here. Sometimes there's 3 or 4. Depends on how close together the trees are here. If I plant or park the tractor in the right spot, sometimes I get 2 or 3 trees, but it's kind of limited because they're so far apart. Still haven't figured out that harvester all the way. Sometimes I mess up the controls, but gotten pretty good at it. Debatable if I'll buy one of the actual machines or not, but like I said, I don't want this to be a forestry map all the way. Those things cost a lot of money. Kind of like that I planted 2 different types of trees and that they have 2 different growth height. I think it adds a lot of texture and depth to the map. Well, I don't know if I can get to that one. Pretty sure this is the only section here I haven't done. If I find one here or there as I go is good, but hopefully they're all picked up. Next time, like I say, I'll find a way to mark them or spray paint them or move them at the same time as I cut them so I don't have to sort them like this. Sometimes I'm able to cut them down and stack them in nice piles. Sometimes that doesn't work. Let's tip the tractor there, or trailer there. That might be a small one there. It's hard to tell. For the bigger ones here look smaller. I always look at the weight of them. That's what I decide. There's a couple that are like 117 kilograms or whatever. Those are the ones that I chip. Oh, forgot to undo my straps. Oh well. Nope, okay. Lumberjack mod is picking up the tractor too much. Time for more tea. Okay. I don't like how that one is strapped in there. Well, we'll call that a load then. Because I don't know, that's a little weird to me. Once I have these picked up, I'll buy another front loader. I don't know, crawler loader, I think is what they call them. And then mulch down all the stumps here. I think I have it set up so if I cut too high, I get wood chips and stuff. The lumberjack. We'll see. Last time I mulched, I had no problem. If I can get these 3 logs on top. Those duals. I don't feel like taking them off every time, but that would be nice to stop feeling like the trailer's gonna tip because of the duals. I didn't think I cut down that much, but definitely cut down a lot more tree logs than I thought. I can put a couple more in here. Well, don't like how that one's like that, but we'll just bring it to the mill storage. Look, that log fell off. Good job, log. Okay, I'm just gonna finish the rest of my tea quickly. Okay, some good tea. Feel like the stumps are almost like landmines I have to avoid. Quite the obstacle course. A lot of them are so short, there's no problem with driving over them. So I already have close to 340,000 liters. Yeah, I'll be probably selling wood and wood chips and stuff. That's okay. It says I have 300 grand up there, but I have not bought combine mowers. I forget what else. A lot of the farming equipment I haven't bought yet. And I want to get into potatoes and sugar beets, so I'm definitely gonna not have enough money and have to work towards it. Since I'm on Mars, I can't really lease things. It doesn't make sense to, be like, hey, bring this to Mars for me, but then take it back. Well, you're like really gnarly looking load there. I think the rest of that will fit on one. Let's see if I can load these. At least that one there. There should be one more load there, and then one load to pick up all the small ones. Oh. Logs don't take time at all to jump off. I think I have 3 other rental houses placed now. I guess 3, maybe 4. Then I have the restaurant placed for income. I also have little like generators, solar panels or something as well. Also, I'm just selling the prickly pear cactus at the moment because it produces so much. I think I only have one plant of that down, and you get so much of it. So Dipsy. Glad I didn't place more than one of those down. I thought about it. I placed the decorative ones down, but not the actual fruit producing. And now I'll go pick up all the scrawny looking ones. I wonder how much that holds. Probably meant to hold quite a bit. Let's see here. Would it be under silo? Oh, probably like a production, even though it's not a production. So it holds the wood and gives it back, so it's coated like a production. At least I thought so. I could be wrong. It's not really a sell point. I don't know where I would find that again. Ah, here we go. Oh, it holds 1,000,000. So that's kind of what it says it will look like for 5 rows when it's full. I have 2 of them back to back here. I don't really need 2 of them, it looks like, but I didn't know they held that much. Okay, scrawny ones. Let's see. Just that one. Imagine I'll need for the composter. I think you could just use a manure spreader, right? Like or even a fertilizer spreader. None of them have that. So like I might have to buy. Okay, look for no, not sprayer. The manure spreader. None of them say it take compost, but maybe it automatically comes out and you can use it. Huh. What else could you do with the compost? Definitely not a slurry tank. Okay. I thought it showed up as a symbol. I'll have to look into that. Save. Time to save. So I have to look and see if I can use that. Oh, cool. Wood chips go in there. I almost have 40,000 liters of compost already. I wonder how much that boosts fertilization though. I'm gonna have to experiment and see. Because I know slurry and manure and stuff only do a certain percentage. I think slurry is at a fixed percentage or amount. That's why I want to kind of do it, because I've forgotten. It's like I haven't done natural fertilization really. I haven't focused on it. It's kind of nice to force myself to do it in a scenario like this. I'm thinking about playing around with this mod for composter. Because this one has, like, you can do either wood chip or straw or grass. And I want to make it a ratio that you have to do wood chips plus straw and stuff. Like, you would get... Let's try to find the right... Like, let's make it a ratio. Like, you need grass, you need wood chip, you need, you know. I think that would be much better as a compost, because compost needs more than one thing really to be a good compost. Make it so you even have to put eggs in there or something like that, eggshells, right? A byproduct or something like that. It shouldn't be hard to code, as long as I stick with things that are game, like in vanilla game. If they have the bark mulch and all that, which is not in game, the ash isn't in game. Quick composter is what they have, you can buy it in the store. Biomaterial. I'm not sure what they mean by that. I wonder what biomaterial is. How you get it, but yeah. If I play around with it, maybe I'll get something modded. Okay, I think I have all the scrawny little tidbits picked up. I'm just gonna mark the whole trailer here to wood chip it. I kind of changed this up a little bit. I won't wood chip it all, but I'll show you guys. That works from this distance pretty good. Then I'll buy that machine that I need. That's when I need to bring up this menu. Oh, sometimes it automatically finds the trailer. Huh. Oh, that could be a problem. That's why the trailer was way over there, because it could find it automatically last time. I found out by accident if I elevate this higher, the logs don't fall out, so I have to figure that out too. Oh. Small logs like this just do not work well on this chipper, but the other mods that I've tried don't work as well. Very well. It put down lumberjack mod is really messed up. Put that down. Oh, well, that didn't work. Well, that hit me in the head. Lumberjack mod just picks it up without me even having it enabled. Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay. Try to straighten this out a little bit. Okay. Today it doesn't want to. No. Today it doesn't want to wood chip that far away. Let's just empty this into the composter and then bring it back and reposition the container a little bit closer. So in my previous stream I talked about why I'm using this. They're really cheap, they hold a lot, and it's something I've never done in my games. So why not use hook lift type of containers? Nope. I'll be able to drop them off random places and have it hold random things. You can work on multiple fields and stuff for as cheap as these are to pick up and buy. This was 80% full almost anyways. It just folds back like that to unload. There, get it actually on the gate there. I do have this barely wide enough to get back here. When I start to spawn pallets, I'll have to go the other direction. But that works for now. Drop it off there and see if it unloads. Oh, that might be too close. It's like, I like how low to the ground it is. Things would be easy to load and unload into it. And I don't know what you call that. Truck attachment, but I can bring that anywhere and do it to any container that I buy. I don't know what's for lunch. There we go. Oh, see, that's too close. That's as close as it would chop it into there. You'll need a ride. At what time? Just manually gonna do this. See if this works better. Might mark it on the ground once I learn the proper position. Maybe. Nope, nope. That wood chip ended up over there accidentally. It's like, it won't go closer than that. So that's why it was farther away. I'll have to figure that out. Let's just leave that there. Move on to the next project for now. Buy another one of these. Let's just keep this one yellow. It's actually not too bad in yellow. Wait, I have to make sure it's not going to spawn in the weirdest spot ever. There, okay. That way I have to go get it from the store. Save a little bit of money. Okay, yeah, I was gonna end my stream by 1:30 anyways, so... I wasn't gonna get lunch till after the 1:30 anyways. Here's my restaurant. I still have to put names up there to install the bigger symbol pack. And that's kind of the airport there for the shuttle. Well, it's not really an airport, but thought it was a nice view. Coming at the restaurant, watch the space shuttle come in, get blown up to bits, you know. Got lagged out. Uh-oh. Oh, that's what I wanted. Go back. Okay, if the other one has a shovel, or I need to buy a shovel, I think, for this one too, in case I need wood chips picked up. Because mainly I want to use it for this, but once in a while I'm going to want this shovel. So I might as well buy one now. So that I can shovel some wood chips into a trailer to go to the coffee mod when I need it. And I really like how old this one looks. It's old and cheap, and it does what I need it to do with a lot of good attachments. Oh, I still have that. I have a pallet of trees coming up that fell off my tree planter, and it's just bugged and it's sitting there and it won't go away. I'll have to swing by and see if I can pick them up again. I thought it would just go away, but it just planted them like they were still in there. And then it just kept the number of trees in a pallet there on the ground, too. It's really weird, bugged up. I'll paint a road here eventually, going from here to the sawmill. Then plant some more trees, probably here. That, or maybe I'll put a shed over here, because I might want to put some equipment over here around some trees as well. It's not a very long distance from the shop to the sawmill, but it can be slow. So looking at my CPU right now, is hanging out between 60 and 70% instead of 100, so it's a lot happier. I'm not ice skating. I feel like it's a lot better. It's a little bit laggy when I first started, but I had all those trees on the ground. OBS is still using up between 40 and 50% of my CPU usage. The game is only doing like 12-13% CPU. A lot of it is OBS just being a hog. And that's without getting really into like doing things like harvesting and stuff, which will cause CPU to go up higher. I think I'll leave the settings like this. I don't actually know what this is for. I think something spawns here, or you put your logs into the reseller. I don't know. There's a lot of things in the sawmill that are spread out like this, and I really don't know what they mean, because I don't own the sawmill. I just use the stuff outside the sawmill. Like I say, I might buy the sawmill, but maybe I won't, because I really don't want it to become forestry map. So why buy the sawmill? Well, the setup I have works. The only reason I would buy the sawmill if I wanted to do planks into furniture and stuff, and I don't know. Maybe I want to do that as a roleplay sometime, but right now this is about breakfast food, not forestry and furniture stuff. If you have it at the right height, it doesn't paint the ground. But if you do it a little bit too low, then it does like a plowing, mulching texture. Which I can paint right back over, but this one's being difficult. But no, I don't want to be mulched down. Oh, there we go. That was weird. Oh, see, it did a little bit on the ground there. See if that's just texture from driving over it or if I have to paint it. This one's a little bit bigger. Oh. No wood chips though. Maybe that's just from the chainsaw. If I do it that way. I wish I would get wood chips from mulching these down. I mean, not like I need the wood chips, but it'll be realistic. Kind of satisfying. There. Took a while to get this setting. No? Okay. Another one that wants to be difficult. There we go. Some of these I don't have to even do much. It's like a tap. There. It hasn't gone away, so I'm just gonna paint it before I forget about it. Just in case. Oh. Yeah, there's no wood chips. I guess I could just do each dump with my chainsaw and get wood chips, but I don't know, that seems more time consuming for wood chips. Hard to know what direction. They're everywhere. It's like, do I go here? Go to there? What? Did I get rid of that one? I guess it did. I like it better when I get that side effect, sound effect and all that. Otherwise I'm just like, it's gone? Oh, that one I only did a little bit. Let's try that again. It's a little bit taller than the others. After this, I might go through the day and night. Because the only thing to do is chop up wood chips, which I've been doing a lot of on my streams lately. I really don't need wood chips at the moment, so rather stream something else than just doing the same thing. I don't know if grass will be ready. I think grass will be ready tomorrow in game, but I don't know. I'll have to take a look at it and see what growth stage will be. I have to look at the crop cycle as well and see when it dies off. Oh, see. That left a big spot there. It's going so slow with this attached. Which is weird. I'm like, it's turned off. Should have your horsepower back. Come on. Oh, it says I don't have it lifted. There we go. Lift it. This means I can pick up that little bit of a wood chip over here now that I have a shovel back over here. Things like that, which eventually lag out your game. I have some stone underneath my lime production, and I can't get that because it's placed in a... I can't lift it. Is it placeable? So that kind of annoys me that I have something there that I can't pick up. $63 liters of wood chips. Can I just place them in here without tipping over the whole trailer? There we go. Oh, no. Oop. Did not take that corner wide enough. I placed a shed far away over there. I should think about putting a shed over here somewhere. Or maybe I should just park all this inside the sawmill and not use the sawmill. And that would be my shed. Cat was in there. Yeah, so this middle planter here, that looks empty. It's supposed to have those trees that are over there. I lost them along the way. fast forward time a little bit. Well, there's nothing else to do. Actually gives you quite a bit of stone. So underneath here, you see there's stone in here, and I can't get to it. Quite a bit of it. I would almost have to sell this production, pick it up, and then place it again. So I went to drop the stone in here, and I didn't get the trigger correct. Let's take a look at productions. Compost quite a bit still. Awesome. Start to use that if I figure out what container it goes in. I really don't need to turn on my land production yet for as much as it costs a month. Good for now. Let that build up. If it can store 150,000 liters, I'm good for now. Maple syrup is doing good. So I'm gonna bring my slurry over there. So my straw, I don't have much straw, but if I plant things and get a lot of straw and I don't need it, which I do for my cows, I think pigs, not sure. And put my straw in there. So I get electrical charge, so methane, electric. So if I get those vehicles, I can actually use that. I don't think I can sell this without placing down another mod, which I think I have. The pallets actually take quite a bit. Well, it gives you a little bit of wood chip, but I mean a little bit. Let's see, production. Would it be underneath sell point? I don't know. Okay, so let's refueling. I think this is the one I placed. They look the same, but this one lets you fuel up there. But this one is just refueling station. What's that? I might have to look for the other mod that kind of looks like this, but I think it lets you sell it or use it somehow. Let's see, there's a lot of stone already built up again. Okay, I don't think there's a way to get back to my house without map in there. slow down time here. So, a lot of income from something. I went through that a little bit too quick. I wonder what it's doing. I wish there was a more detailed way to see. Maybe it was the biogas stuff. No, I didn't sell it. I don't know where I got a lot of money from. Oh, that would be the rental house stuff. Right, the restaurant and rental homes. Right. I think all this is pretty good still. I placed down a huge water tank. I really don't need to worry about water for a long time. It's supposed to act like irrigation pipes to everything, right? So basically you don't have to worry about water. You place this down, don't worry about it. Okay, you're out. So this costs $2,400 a month to run, so you don't want to leave it running unless you need it. Coffee. Well, actually I have some coffee pods. What's the next stage in that? I should look at that. So I have to place 5 or 6 buildings to do that. So that's for the pallets. That's the jelly shop. I'm gonna do that as well. That takes. Is that what I want next? Or is that what I want next? But all the icons look the same to me. Maybe I want all 3. That one takes wood chip, pallets. Let's see, that's the roasted coffee. That gives you roasted coffee. So you need, but either in order, which this makes you have the pallets first. You need pallets, grapes, strawberries, coffee. Just need pellet, coffee, water to give you roasted coffee. I think this icon should be different because that's what you need for something. Or do you need it here for the cherry tea? See, the icons are too similar. I know there's 2 different things you can do here. Anyways, you need to place. I don't know where I want these. It'd be kind of cool to find a location to place them and then maybe some houses around them. I like the look of that building actually, it's pretty nice. I think this is the next one I would want to place for $96,000 though. I'm not going to place it quite yet. Can we peek through the window and see coffee? Or is that going to be hard to see? Oh, it hasn't spawned it yet. Man, that looks so small. So potatoes and sugar beets are stored in here. I have a little bit of each. A little bit of lag as it's loading everything. The grass is not ready yet all the way. Wait till November and it should be okay. It says it's ready to harvest, but I'll get a bigger yield if I wait till tomorrow, I think. Yeah, I can do that in November. So I already planted barley. I don't think I'm gonna plant wheat. So I can't plant anything that I want into March again. I want to do volley everything. Potato, sugar beet, sorghum for the chickens. Really just those three. Maybe corn for the pigs. Let's take a look at what the pigs actually need. Does it tell you? No. Base food, grain, protein, and root crop. I have to figure it out myself. I have it written down somewhere. I kind of wish it would tell you. Okay, so corn or sorghum, wheat or barley, soybean, canola, sunflower, potato, or sugar beet. So corn is sorghum I need for chickens anyway, so planting both of those would be good. I have some barley. I should have planted more barley because I need to make seeds and I want to make some flour with it. So maybe I should do a field of wheat. And then I'll have to plant probably soybean. And potato and sugar beets, no problem. Chicken and how everybody's doing. Oh, they need more hay, but not quite yet. These chickens need more feed. Interesting that this one, oh, because it took almost all the feed, right? Let's see if I tap through. I should tell myself I wasn't going to do on this map, and then I ended up just doing it anyways. Holy crap, that's a lot of stone. I was gonna like, let's take this to the chickens and feed them. But let's take care of the stone first. I also have to weed those 2 fields. I remember I have to do that as well. I think I can just pour it on the ground here. I think that works instead of using the top one. Okay, it does. I might use this as a source of income and sell it if I get too much stone. You don't get much from it, but be some money. But before I do that, I should just store it somewhere. But there's only so much will go into that pile there before it stops producing stone there. So once I get all 15 fields going, I'm going to need a lot of lime. So I'd rather find a way to store stone without it really lagging out my game by having a pile of it. Let's see. But this I think I looked and they said 150,000 liters, so just stockpile it all in here. Let's take a look here. I also have other ways to make lime on here. Like this is a factory I want for herbicide, which takes lime. So I mean, I have to bring some lime over there. This is the one I'm dumping everything into right now. And this one makes lime as well. But it was the only way I could get mineral feed as a production was with mod. Or one that made sense, so to speak. And herbicide was the only way to make it, because you can't make herbicide in this one, which I wish they would have just put all of them together instead of making me have multiple mods. I mean, I could bring the lime over here, but that one doesn't require water. This one does. This one gives you income. And it works. I just have to keep my eye on multiple mods. That's all. I should also bring some of the potatoes and lime and stuff over to the other productions before I use it all. I don't remember if this is bucket 3 or 4, but it's a decent amount of stone. Okay, it's almost 1 o'clock here. I'll have to call it a stream here soon. Yeah, where's the chickens? I think they're in the second pod, if I remember correctly. The cows have an automatic feeder once I get everything set up and running for it. It'll be a while for that. So I have to make mineral feed and stuff before they get that. And silage and TMR and all that. So that'll be a while. Right now they just are gonna have hay. I actually like that. Knowing that I placed that building with how hard it was, planted grass and trees, and it looks kinda cool. Kinda proud of myself for making them my own type of thing that didn't come with the map. The chickens are on this one. I should just put the lettering up for, like, I should just spell out cow, chicken. That way I know which one's which. Without looking at the mini map or opening the map, the menu. Or somebody should make little icons and like clip art of it. Be kind of cool. The problem is I never go far enough in, and then the gate gets to me. Chickens. I have these little silos set up in here because I wanted to put feed in here, so it was easier to take care of them. I actually don't know how much to put in there. Mind you, I had to place those silos, like I say, through that little window to get them in here, so not bad. So I take all that. So they hold 1,000. Okay, good to know. I think I can just pour it back into here. Oh. Hopefully it doesn't make a mess. Oh, that works. On this one you can actually fold everything in. So if I wanted to, or can you not refold it? Yeah, you can fold it again. If you needed it to go in to make it a little bit easier to get through here and mow and stuff, you can fold the logger. No, no, don't throw the equipment, get into the equipment. Like I say, I'm still going to work on making the paths and stuff here through the grass. I want to let the grass grow first, and then I'm going to paint it a little bit more. It's all a work in progress. I'm not even going to bother. You're going to toss the machine at me. Where's the trigger? I'll drive this back and then I probably call it a stream to get ready. I'll probably do a stream tonight. Or Juan can do a stream. Somebody will do a stream. Do the same thing I did on Tuesday. Take a break for lunch and pick one up. Make some dinner and stuff and then jump back on to stream later. I don't know if I'll do this every week that I'm home, but we'll see. This week I had a lot less amount of things I had to get done. Man, that wheel loader makes me look so small on this. park that back over here. And I'll call it a stream from now. So thank you everybody for tuning in and giving us some watch time. It's really appreciated. The more watch time we get, the easier it is for us to get to the 3,000 hours that we need to start get monetized. So thank you all. Appreciate it. Adios.